New day, new day. So, my controller is, I don't know, man. I really need to get myself a new controller because this one I have, the one that supposedly is working, um, let's just say it is not. It has been, I mean, I can technically play with it, but I've noticed, mostly with just playing Yakuza, finishing up Yakuza, that this is a really bad controller. It like miss inputs a lot of the time, and most of the time is because it has this little thing called stick drift. But it is very, very obvious stick drift. Like most stick drift is just like you have your, you have your fucking stick in the neutral position. Yeah, the neutral position. Neutral position. Don't mind me. I'm still sick, but less sick than I was. I mean, I guess I could fix that. I mean, I have tried fixing that before and failed miserably, but I guess if I, if this controller is already unplayable, I might as well. I can see I've already touched on some things with this controller, mainly just like the lighting. So not anything like too deep into the whole thing. Yeah, but I mainly just noticed it while playing Yakuza because it just sits there, man. I mean, I used to control. I actually just went over to not using the like stick controller, just like using the up, down, left, right thingies because it worked way better. Didn't work way better in the like actual game, combat wise and stuff. But in the menus, dude, the menus got abused by up, down, left, right. So yeah, I'm finished. I have finished up Yakuza. I'm sorry. Holy shit, my voice is cracking. I haven't talked to anyone in like forever. Probably why. So I've been finishing up Yakuza, and by that I mean, I have already finished Yakuza, but I finished Yakuza now. I played the Goro Majima side story, which was, I mean, exactly what I expected. Actually, no, it was not what I expected. I expected it to be that, like, in the middle of the game, I sent out Goro, I sent out Majima to just beat up a bunch of goons, and he goes out and beats him up in the middle of the day, and, in the middle of the game, and then after a while, you see him in the street all beat up, but he beat up all of those guys too, so it's a fair trade-off. I thought, stupid me, I thought he was on some kind of side quest, doing a bunch of shit for me, and in order to fix the Tojo clan and stuff. But no, he was just beating up dudes. So that was not what the Majima questline was about. It was just about like the before everything happened. Back when Majima was actually still an executive at the Tojo clan. It was basically just the story of Majima Constructions, like how he. That's actually pretty stupid. I still don't really get why he took over. It was just, fucking the florist who is that info broker who had access to to Purgatory, aka the construction site. He just kind of let it go. Like, he just kind of told Majima that, oh, you're gonna take this now. Favor for a favor. I do a favor for you, and you get a really big investment for free from me. We don't really get a reason why he would let go so easily of the of Purgatory, but I don't know, it might be explained in later games, they have a tendency to do that, but who really knows? I have a slight spoiler to make, so if you don't want to hear it, then fuck off. But in Yakuza 4, which I'm not gonna be playing for a while, but in Yakuza 4, there's gonna be some Majima backstory lore, or like his past comes back to haunt him or some shit like that. So you know, there's probably gonna be some explanation of the whole personality change that he just suddenly went through, that there's also not really an explanation for. Again, the tendency is very clearly there. I fucking hate Gorb, holy shit. I fucking hate Gorb. Can't describe my hatred for Gorb enough. Thunder. So, yeah, essentially what that part of the game was about was just, you know, when he was an executive at the Tojo clan back when Terada, 5th chairman Terada, was still the chairman when he wasn't quote-unquote dead. I also see that we get much more sus vibes from the actual bad guy of the game, who was just kind of there in the background, and I didn't even get to fight. He was just like taken out by like one of his own men, quote unquote one of his own men. By his own men, I mean not fucking Daigo. Damn, I didn't even see Daigo at like the whole end thing. I feel like he could easily have been there, but shit. I guess not. Well, he was in charge of stopping all the fucking bombings going on in the city, so I guess that's something he accomplished. Anyway, he, big bad guy, the other dragon, the guy that I was actually fighting, he just took him out for some reason, and I didn't really get an explanation of who he was or what he was and what his motivation were, and like, he just revealed himself to be like, yeah, haha, I'm the bad guy, and then he died. That's pretty much it. But apparently, we get here, I get reminded that he is a Omi Alliance executive, and he's just giving off really sus vibes. Just like all over. It's been a couple days, so I can't remember the exact sus vibes. But I think that they were talking about like betraying one another. Like somebody in the clan is betraying us, and then he just starts blaming the other executives, and the other executive starts blaming him, and nothing really comes out of it because the main story has to go on. Fuck me. But seeing as how this story was accessible in like early to mid game, I think I should have played it before. I don't know, I'm not sure. But just to have an idea of who is this guy and why do I see so much of the other two but nothing of this guy? So that might have helped a little bit with the like bit of a sour taste I have of this guy right now. But can't change anything now. I think he's a pathetic villain. He's a very poorly written villain. One of the few gripes I have with Yakuza. But yeah, he I don't know. The whole quest line is, I've said this like multiple times, but when Majima was a executive, like he had his whole entire family at the Tojo clan, and when Terada needed a right-hand man, he looked at the stats and looked at, oh, how much money do they make, because that's I mean, looking back on it, you can see why he would be a fucking shit show of a president for the entire clan, like a head of the clan. So it makes sense completely why he would choose his, right-hand man on that criteria. Even though that's also, I guess that's a positive of me playing it like at this time. I don't know, but essentially, because we just took over Majima Constructions, no, that's actually, he just had money lying around, because the reason he took over Majima Constructions, aka the Purgatory, was because he was, essentially he had beef with the up-and-coming right-hand man, because he's Majima, he has beef with fucking everyone, right? So he sends men after Majima, he beats him up, he goes to tell him to fucking stop because it's annoying. When he gets to the headquarters of this guy, I think his name is like Ibushi or something, it was like very close to Ibushi from Monster Hunter. So I'm gonna call him Ibushi, even though that's not his name. So he goes to Ibushi's hideout and realizes, oh, this guy's fucking, he's dead. He's fucking dead. Been there. No, fuck, you don't care about the names. But I just said the wrong name, but I'm gonna continue calling him Ibushi then, because you don't care. Maybe I should get my soul back now, that might be a good idea. Yes, let's go continue on our merry way. So Ibushi dies, and he goes to the florist. Majima goes to the florist because the florist knows fucking everything going on in this town. He's the florist, and then he sees his own underling going in and out of the fucking building to like, kill Ibushi. Then he like tries to go after him, but the floater stops him because he's not in the city anymore. He's in Suttonbury, aka the other town, which is very convenient because we've been there before and we know everything in and out. But it's double interesting because this is the place that Majima, when you played Yakuza 0, this was the city that Majima was basically locked in. Like, this city was basically a prison for him. And he gets told to go to the old, fucking, not Sunshine, the Cabaret Grand, which was he was the manager of this entire cabaret club. So that's pretty fun. That's pretty, like, it's just an interesting situation. Like, he's kind of forced to go back here where he really doesn't want to be, because this is like the heart of his prison. He was just in the cabaret club to make money for gangs that he could not care less about. But it's, I don't know, it's interesting. It's interesting. And then he has beef with some dudes there, and then it's revealed that, oh, it's not actually Ibushi, it's Ibuchi, the other guy, the main guy, the actual bad guy. He was behind it all, then they fought, and then he killed himself. Straight up, right then and there, he just took a bullet to his head. His motives were all about just like making it yet another war and taking over from the shadows, and he's already had connections from the. It could very easily be. This point is where the Tojo clan is like falling down spiral, like it's going to shit right now. But yeah, then he just wanders around Suttonbury for some time, I guess. No, that was before this. That was he went to this fucking massage parlor, which was actually a pretty key place in Yakuza 0, because this was the home of, I forgot what her alias and what her name even was, but the woman who had connections to the what's it called, like what's the lore of this game, that there was the plot of land, and she was the only one who actually owned that plot of land, like in the middle of the, like, the Dark Square or something, I don't know, Phantom Square, something like that, I don't know, the empty lot, yeah, the empty lot. Everyone really wanted to just get their grubby hands on the empty lot, and you know, they ended up doing so, because they got I don't know, a bunch of shit with this girl who worked at the massage parlor, but she was actually blind the entire time, and that's why she can't actually meet fucking Majima. She doesn't know it's Majima. If he doesn't speak the fuck up, he doesn't know that Majima is there at the massage parlor, because he just just plot convenience, he was forced to be in there. And like, she tells her his whole backstory, and it's weird seeing like Majima with this outfit and like combined with his soft side, because this guy is a fucking maniac. He's a psychopath, which is a total like shift from, first of all, what he had in at the end of the Yakuza 0, but also like here, his new identity pretty much is just being a psychopath. So that kind of, you know, puts into question his entire fucking identity. That's also why I'm really excited for Yakuza 4. Because again, I was spoiled that there's probably gonna be some Majima backstory. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. So yeah, I just finished up the game, and yeah, I don't know. It was exactly how I expected. At all times in the final cutscene, I didn't know if there was like 10 seconds or 10 hours left of the quote-unquote DLC here of the game. It was just kind of, I don't know. I don't know what I expected, but it was. Oh god, it's fucking hot in here. Can I? Which one is not being used? This one is not being used too much. Again. Yeah, there we go. Now I have it slightly less hot. So, yeah, I finished up Yakuza, the entire thing, and I immediately went over and began playing Baldurs Gate. Baldurs Gate right now is actually really fun. It is way better than I remember it the first couple of hours I went into the game. To be fair, the first couple of hours I was kind of rushed through it by my friends, which is, I have noticed, is the absolute fucking worst way to go into a game. It has happened before with, like, for example, Deep Rock Galactic, the exact same thing. I'm gonna die here because of that fuck up. Deep Rock Galactic is another game where I did exactly that, and the same thing can be said for Monster Hunter World, but at least they just rushed me through because they wanted to play Iceborne. They had something else they wanted to do with me. But still, I had no fucking grasp on how to play Monster Hunter before I played it by myself. And I feel like that's the same thing with Baldur's Gate here. Because right now, I'm having a lot of fucking fun. It is goated. I can see why everyone is like hooked on this game. So yeah, everything right now is just fucking great. Except when I have to go do stuff that is not Baldur's Gate. Which I feel like is the mindset they were going for. I can heal again. Let's go. W. W's in the chat. I'm surprised I didn't die. That's goated. That's awesome. So essentially, what has happened so far is that I come to a city, some sort of random city. It's like the Emerald Cove. I don't know if that's the city's name, but I got to the Emerald Cove, and good game. And they really want me to like, the druids and everyone there, they really want to kick out everyone else because they are disturbing the peace that their ritual would give them. But the other guys, they don't want to leave without the druids because then they are gonna be killed on the road. And a really clear solution, if I was a like totally good guy, was just to like help out everyone and take their side on like the road, protect them, and they would give me like even like as a mercenary group, you know, not really mercenaries, but just like protection for hire, pretty much. It would make, what the fuck? That was 3 times in a row that you just hit me with bullshit attacks. That shouldn't, none of those should have hit. God damn. So that's a really clear outing that... Oh yeah, also I learned that Baldurs Gate is not just like the name of the game, it's actually... It's the name of the city that everyone is trying to get to because it's apparently like so much more secure than these outskirts. Yeah, I don't know, but that's a thing. I don't know much about this Baldur's Gate place, but it's apparently like... It's just like a big fucking fortress of a city. Not actually a fortress, but I don't know, maybe it is. Who knows? But essentially, I go to this Emerald Cove, I explore around for a bit, and by explore around, I mean I find out a person who can probably get, like, say fuck off to these little nightmare fuel snails that are in my brain. I also find another guy who is... He's like a fighter or something. I don't know. He teaches kids to fight, and he also has a fucking tadpole in his head, which is interesting. So we team up. He's now in my party, and we are going to find this Halsen. Is his name Halsen? We're going to find Halsen together, because Halsen apparently has some sort of cure. No, he doesn't have a cure, but he's the best bet of a cure we have. And his apprentice was not really of much help. She also didn't trust us because we were about to fucking explode or something. I don't know. We were about to, like, you know, the whole thing on the ship where we fought a bunch of transformed dudes. They were apparently like tadpole humans, just like us. Yes, so... And, yeah, she was afraid that we would turn into those, because that apparently tends to happen. That's a not very good thing. So she was honestly surprised of why we haven't transformed yet, which I am now also surprised of. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Another one of such instances is... Suddenly, out of nowhere, just after I finished up a fight, like at the outskirts of the city, a fucking, some sort of demon just appears out of nowhere and picks me up, picks my entire party up, and places us in his like castle. I forgot what the name is, but I'm gonna call him Fred because he reminded me of a Fred. But I genuinely have no idea who this fucking guy is. I don't know if I should have any idea of who this guy is. But he's here now, and then... No, actually, no, he's not here now. That's his entire thing. He was not here. He just skedaddled after I told him no. Like, I actually told him yes. like, yeah, you can remove the tadpoles. Okay, awesome. And then he like kind of looked disappointed at me, like, oh man, I'm a demon. Please, like, put up more of a fight than, you know, than trying to make a pact with me. But there's no reason whatsoever that my character would not just accept a fucking pact from a demon. So I guess he's just there somewhere, watching over me, watching over my every step, waiting for me to go, like, be at my lowest point. Which, seeing as this is like a D&D, this is like very, very open RPG. I don't know how they will determine what my lowest point is, but I expect him to just show up out of nowhere again. I don't know, man. I don't know. That was a bad time to heal, but I did it anyway. So yeah, I'm expecting him to just show up out of nowhere again. Shit. And I don't know, I haven't seen anything of him since, so I don't really know what to make of him. But after that, I just go and look for Halson. Again, the guy, the dude, the man himself. And I still don't know how, like, what he looks like, by the way. He's just some figure with a name that I need to find out where is. And I had a pointer on my map, apparently. I think at some point I just got told that, oh, this guy is like west of the city at some point or something. And apparently he's locked up in some goblin camp. And this goblin camp is not just like a D&D goblin camp, it's actually a pretty fucking huge goblin camp. They are in some ruins in like this abandoned city, abandoned town, and first time around, I don't know, I kind of explored around the city first because I was told that, oh, don't fucking go into the city, you're gonna get killed. Spoiler alert, I didn't listen and I ended up getting killed. I ended up getting my party wiped. Because they got incredible rolls on their, first of all, initiative, and also their just surprise rounds. Because they apparently all got surprise rounds, like fucking 30 goblins got surprise rounds on me, so I just like died almost instantly, and then it was like a tug of war of like, can my other party members like heal me and drag me away in time, and I ended up admitting that no, that was not possible. So yeah, here we are. Like, I died to a goblin camp, and I am ashamed. So what do? I of course retry. I swallow my pride and I retry from another entrance, and I try not to take these guys all on at once, which was probably a very good idea, because I made it way further into the village. You know, I actually made it into the village. That's for starters. So that's pretty huge. But then I don't know, I battled some orcs, and then that actually went fairly well. And it was only after I battled, you know, a bunch of other goblins and their dog that I got absolutely smacked. Can you guys get over here so I can beat up? Okay, no, did not work, bruh. So yeah, they just fucking beat me up. I don't know, I tried to be stealthy about it, and I was confident that I could win, but I obviously couldn't, or otherwise I wouldn't be here. That's a fucking lie. I would be here even if I have won. I'm gonna fucking die here though, that's another thing. I am managing my soul poorly. But I'm trying, okay? Woo, Wee, that was close. Oh my god, you didn't jump? What? Oh, they're giving me an easy one, but I fumbled anyway. God damn it. Okay, let me just shut up and concentrate here. I'm basically done with my Baldurs Gate level. Shit. Ooh. My love, my precious. God damn it. I still have such a hard time with those like spitting guys. I don't know, they're so fucking irritating. They are just ruining my day every time I see them. Okay, so now we really gotta lock in, because it's been a while since I've been past Collector in the like normal runs here. So first of all, first order of business, I need to heal desperately and not get smacked. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, and now I just gotta do this strat for a while, because that apparently works. Don't roll again immediately. Okay, thank you. God damn it. I don't yet have a way to do this consistently, because this motherfucker right here is so much in the way of everything I'm trying to do. Ah, god damn it. So I'm just trying to slowly try to heal my way up, which maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just raw dog the entire fight. But I'm trying to heal up and see if this is working. And then I'm gonna try to pogo him for as long as I can. And that's like the strat I found out worked the best. I'm not sure if I've just stolen it from my rival. I might have just done that. Also, that's another thing she does a lot. It's just fucking jump up into me. That's I could have worded that better, but that's essentially what she does. I am in the middle of these two. That is not a good place to be. Okay, we are tricking the system. Okay, they tricked me. God damn it. Okay, I'm just taking this fight slowly because I really want to get further than this. Because again, it's been a while since I've even been here. God fucking damn it. Alright. Let's just, you know, death by 100 fucking stabs. That's death by 100 cuts. That was what I meant to say. God damn it. I fumbled my holy shit, can you just stand still and take this beating? No? Oh man. I'm really considering just getting rid of the tamer herself, because god, she is annoying. Holy shit. You were meant to just die where you were, not get one petty hit in on me. And I didn't even get to... You also stole so much of my fucking soul. Oh, and my fuck... Oh my god. Okay, what I was about to say was my controller's now doing the stick drift thing. That's why I jumped around so weirdly. Fucking hell. I finally make it to Grimm. Christ all fucking mighty. Well, this was, I mean, a better show than most, but god damn it. Oh well, I gotta clean my room. My family's visiting in like half an hour, so over and out. Later.